How's it going, everybody? Midwest Pyrotechnics here with a short video I've got. We had a couple shells that were left over that didn't go off from my last video. If you watched that, these were the ones that the fuse had gone out up inside the paper. So I'm gonna kind of give you guys a demonstration on how powerful these are. I've got a little hole burrowed out in the ground here, and we're just gonna see how big a crater it makes. Really, I want to just kind of show just how powerful this stuff is, and it kind of goes along with my safety video. I talked about this stuff a few weeks ago when I released that video. I encourage you guys to check that out if you haven't. But you know, 4th of July is coming up. We just want to remind everybody to be safe, and you know, if you have duds and you have shells that don't go off, there's proper ways to dispose of them. Don't try and relight them in a tube or something like that. Dump them out after everything's cooled off and over with, and either break them apart, bury them. Just make sure that kids can't get to them. I don't know about throwing them in the trash. I've never done that. I've always either just either refused them or done stuff, which, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do to get rid of them, but base thing is just to be safe how you're doing it. I really don't have much advice on how to get rid of them other than cut them apart or bury them, soak them in water so they won't go off. There's a lot of different ways, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a safety demonstration here just for educational purposes. I don't recommend doing this if you guys don't have much experience with fireworks, because this is kind of sketchy here, so I don't recommend it, but I've got safety glasses on and all that stuff, so we're going to be safe about this. But I want to show you guys something cool, so enough talk, and I'll go ahead and light this and back up and we'll see what it does. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and hit this Visco fuse, and that should give us enough time to get away from it. All right, there it goes. Wow, all right, that was pretty cool. Well, it doesn't look like that shell detonated to its full capacity. I think the paper got kind of soggy and soft. It still went off and it was still pretty cool, but it didn't really do much. A good shell would have blown that a lot bigger crater. I mean, it still blew a crater out, but really wasn't as impressive as I was thinking it was going to be. We've got one more. I feel like it's probably going to do the same thing. I don't think it's going to do much or be very loud. But I'll go ahead and I'll stick it in the side of this little dirt pile here, and we'll see what it does. But, well, hang on one second and we'll get that going. All right, so we got the other one kind of stuffed in the side of this hill right here. Again, I don't think this one's going to do much either. I think the moisture's kind of gotten to these. They've sat for a while. So we'll try it, and I don't want to get a new shell out and waste a new canister shell on something like this, but you guys get the point. You know what's going on here. So before I do this, I encourage you guys to check us out on Facebook. The link will be in the description. Also, we have TikTok as well, so just wanted to point those two things out. All right, let's light it. That's a lip charge. All right, so that actually worked. That was pretty cool. So the first part of that was kind of like the lip charge. There wasn't much of one left, but so that one actually did work. I was surprised. And it made a pretty good little crater there. I mean, all this stuff was blown away, all the weeds and everything. That one would have been better off in the hole I just dug, but so there you go. There's a canister shell on the ground. Those are 5-inch canister shells, so I think that was pretty wicked. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this educational video here, and like I said, try not to do this stuff at home. I've got a lot of experience in this, so well, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.